federal health officials are expected to lift this pause on the J&J vaccine, probably going to add a warning label of some sort. What would a warning label actually communicate to doctors like you? And do you think that would be enough of an action in this case?
Great question, Aaron. You know, we think that that is what's going to happen based on what the European Union and the European Medicines Agency has said. They have placed a warning, and that we probably will have a similar warning saying that this is an adverse event that could happen. It's exceedingly rare, and perhaps there will be an age limit. People on over 50 and 60 are eligible for the vaccine, but those under should refrain from taking it, particularly women. The pause was meant to do three things. First, it was meant for patient safety, which is first and foremost. The second was to surveil whether there are additional cases that were hidden, and that has not panned out very reassuringly. And then the third was to alert clinicians to not use heparin, which is something we often use for clots, but not in this particular case. So all of those three criteria have been met. We are eager to see what the CDC determines at 5 p.m. today. And the hope is that we will be able to use the Johnson & Johnson vaccine again here in the U.S.
So let's say you can. Let's say they do lift the pause. That wouldn't necessarily automatically erase some of the hesitancy that we've seen out there. How do you justify this the benefits outweigh the risks argument to your patients who are already still reluctant after months of the vaccine having been rolled out?
You know, what's interesting, Aaron, is when this pause was first announced April 13th, we were all very concerned that this is going to add a tremendous amount of vaccine hesitancy. That hasn't, in fact, panned out. We've seen that vaccine hesitancy overall has been at all-time low rates here in the U.S. And in various polls, we found that 70 to 80% of Americans have felt very confident about the pause, thought that it was the responsible thing to do. So I believe that the vaccine hesitancy that we have, about 30% of the U.S. still is vaccine hesitant, but the pause hasn't really caused that to be worse. In fact, vaccine hesitancy has been quite low, and the confidence in, say, the Pfizer and Moderna vaccines have been great. So we're hoping that this continues and we will change some messaging, but I do believe that we will be able to roll out the Johnson & Johnson vaccine fairly successfully as soon as a determination is made today.
All right, Dr. Aditi Nerurkar, we appreciate your time today. Thank you.